All right, we're back here. We're going to go ahead and take a tour of our amazing base. The greatest 7 Days to Die playthrough that we have ever done. So I'm going to give you the quick overview, and then we're going to check out the Kismet Killbox, and then we're going to build our subterranean base. Now, what I did is I went ahead and we started way up here, up in this area here. We were fooling around up here, getting together. We got together. Now, if you've been watching the playthroughs, you probably just watched this. And we went through and we got all the way down to here. Once we got down to there, we said, okay, we'll get some food, water, we'll get it going. And then all of a sudden we discovered there was a town close by, which is also next to the trader. Look how close to the trader is to the town. How awesome is that? There's a trader right there. And then we took over this place, and that's our base. That's like the closest we've ever been to the trader. Then we said we'll take it one step further. We'll go ahead and start our base over here, which we started right here. We started in there. We took over that house. We started to fortify it. We put up all the boxes. We got stuff going. Day one. Day one, we started doing it. Then day two, or actually I think it was day two. Day two, day three, day four, and so forth. We then took all those resources. We moved it over here to this base. We then said, we need to build a Kismet Killbox. Now, normally I build it right in the middle of the road. But you know what? We wanted to save some resources, and we had a limited amount of time. So we said, you know what? We're going to build it right over here by where this kind of restaurant is. So we went over to the restaurant. We built it over there, and we used it for Horde Night. We survived. I almost died to a pack of dire wolves. Luckily, I just put down the last one before he got in and tried to kill me. Then I could just shoot through the bars and get him. Shoot the bars and get him. So we moved all the way from over there, all the way over here to our base, which we took over the working stiff tools, which is hilarious because I'm the one who makes the tools. Right? So we took over this base, a lot smaller base than the last one we did, which is fine. It's easier to fortify. When I get cement going on, I'll be able to get that going on. Now, we're going to walk out here. We'll kill some zombies. Now, I call this Kismet Drive-By. Every time I do a Kismet Drive-By, go meep, meep in the chat. Woo! Meep, meep. And she's down. There we go. That's called the Kismet Drive-By. Right there. Now, you can see we've got a little diner here. And then over here, we've got the Killbox. Now, we got a whole bunch of other buildings here that we need to take down eventually. But right over here, up against this, I built a ramp. And then also, I built a frame out. And I did this on day 7. I built this entire thing day 7, right? With the help of my team, though. It wasn't just me. My team was converting cobblestone. My team was out collecting stone. We're out collecting clay. We're out organizing our base and getting our resources and working together in perfect harmony. The best playthrough we've ever done. By day 7, I had this built. Now, was it completely upgraded? No, it was not. In fact, it was like right down to the last second. Right down to the last second. But we did get it done, and we also have this ramp. Now, this ramp is a little bit higher for peeps who have trouble jumping, because you don't want to end up on the spikes, which I do from time to time. So you can just kind of hop across. You're good. But the zombies come up and they fall, right? Now, if we have some feral zombies, they will make it, by the way. So watch out. If you're going to do this extra high and you have feral zombies, pull these away. Take these frames away from here, right? Otherwise, they'll make it up to the top of your base. You'd be hand-to-hand with, or melee, depending on how you want to say it, meleeing some serious ferals in your face. So watch out for that. But I do make that easier for my members so they can just run and they don't have to actually jump. All right, let's go down in the kill box. Now, I've cut a hole through the top of it here so that we can go down into the base. And here's the base we built out. Now, it's built out of cobblestone. Notice the cobblestone is only along the outside. I've used a minimal amount of cobblestone to get it prepared in time. And then Horde Night was going, and I was still upgrading it during Horde Night. Got the kill box. It was a huge success. It worked great. Against those dire wolves, against a whole pack of wolves, or a whole pack of dogs that showed up, and, of course, all the zombies that showed up on Horde Night. Now, if you're not familiar with the game, 7 Days to Die is basically based on the premise of every 7 days, a giant horde of zombies comes and tries to eat your brain. So watch out for that. Watch out for that. This works incredibly well. This is exceptionally great for defending it. We call it the Kismet Killbox. There it is. Nice. Now wait till you see the other Kismet Killbox that I'm very famous for in Fallout 4. It's probably my signature thing in Fallout 4 other than super looting or something like that. It's basically a platform with a skinny turret or a skinny platform up there with a whole bunch of turrets on it, and it will fire in 360 degrees to defend your entire base in Fallout 4. We also tried it here. Worked incredibly good. In our last playthrough, we got to level 80. And that kill box was annihilating. It was so awesome to watch. I ran all the wires. I put up the turrets. I was shooting all sorts of stuff. You can see it back on our playthrough. Just look for the electricity playthrough here on Twitch and eventually on YouTube as well. You can see me using wires and how I wired everything and how we got it to work. And we use dart traps and also the spinny traps, all sorts of cool stuff. You can see that. Eventually, we'll get that going again here in this playthrough. So that's what we did. We took it over. That's up to day 7. Now, from day 7 on, once we have this done, it's one of those moments where you're like, okay, now I'm okay. Now we've got some stability going on, right? We're now stable. We've got our base in one place. We've got our kill box going there, so we're good. Day 14 comes around, we're good, right? Though I do need to upgrade it some more. Now we're ready for the other 2 important things. Food, right? Because water we got covered. You go to the snow thing, you get a bunch of snow, boom, you can just use it for water all day, every day. We used to make a little like jacuzzi and put the water in there, and then we would get it out of the jacuzzi. That's a waste of time. Just use snow. Snow is super easy. You don't have to like cart the water over and all of that stuff. Don't need to do it. Don't need to do it. So the next thing we said, food and of course our underground base for the forges. We have to get the forges going in such a way that the screamers are not attacking our base every 2 seconds. So that's what we're doing down here. So I'll go ahead and show you that in case you guys didn't see that. We just dug out an area like in record amount of time. In record amount of time because we've all worked together. Like all 4 of us came down here and we started cutting it. I still got to cut a little bit more of that line. But we cut it out. We then had the whole thing drop down so we don't have to cut every single block. And now it's all opened up. So we ran this toward the trader. So here's our base over here. And we cut directly toward the trader. Here's the trader up here. You can't actually dig under the trader. You can't put it, right underneath the trader and come up in the base of the trader. You can't do it. But we came all the way to here, like so. And then we cut out this big area. Very nice. Very nice. And then this is where all of our forges will be. Now, if you keep going that way, eventually that leads over there. Eventually that will lead up to the trader, right? It'll only let you go so far. You'll hit a wall, and then you can go straight up to the trader, which we'll do later. We'll do that later so stuff doesn't come down our base. We'll build a door there just in case, a little vault door in case they get into the tunnel and they try to break their way into our subterranean base. We'll try to keep that going. What? TR Wings coming in with a big bada boom! There we go. Thank you so much for the big bada boom there. Thank you so much for those stuff. That's an awesome kill box. Thank you, Double Two Dogs. Thank you. Now, the most amazing thing is not only that we gather all the materials and get everything ready and convert all the cobblestone and make all the flagstone blocks and then upgrade the flagstone blocks within the first 7 days. I actually started building the actual kill box itself on day 7 and literally was finishing it while Horde Night was starting. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. That's the power of teamwork. The power of my amazing team. They are pretty awesome. Awesome sauce. All right. So let's go ahead and then we need to make a bunch of steel. Let's keep that going. We got to empty our forge first. About another 45 minutes. Do I have 45 minutes? I sure do. I sure do. I have 45 minutes. Now we need to do bellows. Now bellows requires wood, leather, and short iron pipe. Now right over here, we just happen to have 69 of those. And we have to have 197. So how many bellows can we make? 9, which isn't too bad. Do I want to make 9? Yeah, I do. Nah. Yeah? Nah. Yeah? No. That's the hard thing. You got to decide how many you want to make. Now, in the very beginning, when you're using forges, there's like 3 main purposes for forges. Well, there's really 4. The first thing is, of course, getting yourself some forged iron. Forged iron right away is the key, right? So right now, I'm going to go ahead and just make 3 more forges, or 3 more bellows in this case. Eventually, I'll make forges. So you want to get yourself at least 1 forge going so you can make forged iron. Now, forged iron is a great thing. You can upgrade your doors so your doors are stronger, as well as you can go ahead and upgrade your tools. You can also do better tools, iron tools, as well as you can also make an anvil. Now, an anvil, one of these things right here, the little things floating around there, one of those things down there in that corner, basically that anvil is going to allow you to do nails. The nails are going to allow you to make signs. Nails are going to allow you to do the bigger boxes, right? So then you can organize all your stuff. All right, so I've already given you a couple tips to get started there. Then, once you have that going, you want to work yourself towards steel and towards cement. Then, of course, you can build yourself even better tools, and you can build yourself even stronger bases with cement. Cement is my favorite. You can make a lot of amazing things with cement. Now, I haven't tried a lot of the new stuff yet. I will try that out eventually on stream if we can get to that point. But right now, just starting the thing. Now, all of this, I will cement this all up eventually. I will double row it, cement it. Then we'll double row spike it as well, so that we're safe inside the base here where all of our materials are. Now, if you notice also that I don't put them on the ground, I don't put them in the subterranean base, and I don't put them on the ground. This way, if the zombies come in here like they did, that big zombie horde in the corner they would have destroyed all of our boxes. If I had them on the ground in that corner over there, they would have destroyed all the boxes, and all the stuff that was in the boxes would have been flying everywhere and eventually disappeared. Put your boxes at least 4 up, right? Here's 1, 2, 3, and they're 4 up. Makes it hard for the zombies to hit it. Now, where they might hit it, like a cop come in here and go crazy, for sure, they can still get it. They can still get it, but then that's why you want to fortify your base eventually. But I put them up nice and high out of the way. The same thing with the forages. Usually I put them up 1 block because they try to destroy the bottom block first. Sometimes they do destroy the forage at that level, so watch out for that. Right? Watch out for that. Now, this sign over here I don't need anymore, actually. I don't need this sign. I'm thirsty. Thirsty. Another pickaxe in there. I need some axes. Let's make some axes. Steel axes. How many can we make? 2? Do it. Let's see. Got that going. Got my 3 bellows going. I need some water, though. So I won't torture you guys by not having any water. Grab some water here. Now, if you notice, I'm grabbing like a thing of water, right? A bottle of water. I'm grabbing that. And then I'll go over here into the thing. And then I will start some more water. And I'll just put a little bit in there, right? A little bit in there. I'll take the snowballs out. Like so. Bottle of water. I control left click, by the way, on the side thing here, on this. That will go set it to max. I just learned that yesterday. Awesome person in the stream showed me that. Amazing. So there we go. Overburden Kismet is you must know for. Exactly. I'm overburdened all the time. If you want to see somebody overburdened the most in Fallout 4, it's me. I even have a shirt. It says overburdened on it. It says overburdened. That's one of my Kismet shirts. Ibrox says, hi Kiz, would it be possible to share the seed? I love to use a map like this on single player. Amazing having a town, a trader, and water all close by. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can trade it or not. I never tried that. But we'll find out. We'll find out, right? We'll find out. I could ask Samson. Hey, Samson, is it possible to trade maps with other people?
I wish.
Sorry, everybody. I guess that's a no. I guess that's a no. That would be amazing. This is probably the closest we've ever been to the trader, which is pretty amazing. So thanks again for the A-Team, says God Sponge, with those bits. Also the machine with the 20 bits. Also, thanks so much. And, of course, TR Winks with those big bada booms in the Dragon Chalice over there. You guys setting it on fire. Look at that. So I love it when it's filled with a whole bunch of follows. See how it has a whole bunch of little dragon hammers in there, and there's a whole bunch of bits in there. I love it when the stuff mixed together. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Actually, when you donate, too, when you donate to my mods to get them a TwitchCon, there is a little Kiz cap that drops in there.
The
pretty cool.
seed of the map, not the actual map.
Right, the seed of the map itself, yeah.
Oh, it's the name that you gave it. Like what BGG just said.
Oh, so you can go in onto the server and just get the save and transfer the save kind of thing?
Well, no, just tell them the name you used. You used Mayhem or something?
Yeah. But how are they going to get my map?
It'll get close, but it won't be exactly the same, though.
Okay. I don't know why. Yeah, I use Mayhem. Mayhem's the name of my map. I don't know how my map is going to make your map the same without me giving you the map file. I don't know. Magic. Magic is going to make it happen. Okay, so we got 3 bellows. Now, bellows is what you use to make the forge. Now, let's see how much forges we can make. Hopefully, at least 3. Let's see. We need lump of clay, bellows, which we've got, stone, and short iron pipe. So notice that's why I didn't use all the short iron pipe, because I know that I need those later. So I don't want to mess those up. Uh-oh, maximum health went down because I forgot to drink. My bad. My bad. So if you name your map Kiz 1, then it will always be the same. Oh, BGG! Oh my gosh, everybody show some love to BGG in the chat. Look at him in there. Yes, I know that it'll be the same, and then of course when you want to start a new map, you change the name. But how does somebody else get that map? That's the question. How does somebody else get the exact same map as we got? That's the weird part. Because in computers, you'd have to transfer it. But I guess once I name it, then it's the same way for everybody? If they call it the same thing? I don't know. That seems very odd to me as a computer person. That seems odd how they get the same map as me.
I think the map seed gets generated based on what you name the actual server itself, the map itself.
I think what Kismet is trying to say is, how do they get exactly the same, like everything, our stuff also?
Yeah, well, how do they get the same exact map as us? If they call it Mayhem, why did it give us this particular map as opposed, I mean, how does it duplicate the map for them, right? That's the weird thing. Because it's random generated.
Magic.
That's what I thought, by magic. Just call your map Mayhem. Let me know if it's exactly the same as ours. I would love to know. That would be weird if that actually worked. If it like went up to the Fun Pimps, and the Fun Pimps then took the map that I made and like it was on some central server, and then all of a sudden, then they can use it. I don't know. That seems wild to me. Because we're on random gen. We don't use the same map over and over again. I don't like to know the whole map. I like it to be a surprise. Hold on. Somebody else south of base. Yep. Smack me a screamer. Get ready, everybody. Get ready for a meep meep. Get ready for a meep meep. Coming by, sucker. I got a club. Oh, man, am I bad. Look at that. I am just fail fishing today. What she got? Nothing. She got a whole lot of nothing. Who else we got? Now, this is what I call getting party up in the club. Let's go. Oh, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? I'm your daddy. That's who's your daddy. Meep meep. Meep meep. Bam! Smack them all. Make sure they're dead. Who else got some? Me and Samson gonna do a meep meep. Put that in the chat, everybody. Every time you see me go by, do the Kismet drive-by. Make sure to go meep meep in the chat. I have to make me a little meep meep thing for the chat. There we go. Hey, BGG. Now, you know the people I haven't done, showed some love to. Now, I had some server problems. With several server hosts. Now, my first server host basically has the worst customer service ever. I whispered them, and I emailed them, and I said, yo, I can't log into my account. I need to be able to log in my account. It got messed up somehow, right? I don't know. It wasn't my fault. On their end, it got messed up. So they emailed me back, and they said, click this link and log in to your account to check the ticket that will tell you how to log into your account. And I'm like... Let's see some face palms in the chat. I'm like, oh my God. That's terrible customer service. So I email them back and I say, yo, I can't get into my account. So telling me to get in my account to solve my problem to get in my account does not work. It's called sending you in a circle, right? That doesn't work. I hate circles. I hate when somebody says, oh, it's your ISP, or it's this person's fault, or it's Samsung, or it's Apple. Or I crush circles when it comes to solving problems. I don't send people in circles. So, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. That was like facepalm moment. You're like, oh, come on. And I'm like, you know what? Forget those guys. I'm going to go somewhere else. So I go to another host, and they were awesome in the beginning. I got the host. I got it set up. It's great. Their control panel, not so good. Control panel, not so good. Not as good as my last host. But, you know, I said, oh, well, I'm going to try it, right? And they were great at the beginning. They got our server set up. They gave us with Alpha 16. We were good. So then last night, I tried to get it going. I tried to fix our server. Our server got all messed up because there was an update on Friday. And lo and behold, actually, it was a problem with their server, too. Wasn't just Alpha 16. It was the fact that they were having a problem with their server, which they told me 10 hours later. I buzz them. I say, yo, my server's not working. I need it up. Right now, I'm live streaming. I'm going to be live streaming for the next 10 hours. I need my server up. Crickets. Tumbleweeds. Hour goes by, 2 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours, 79 million years later. I fix it myself. I finally get it working when I get off the stream. 10 hours later. Then, I get it working, and then an hour later, they buzz me and say, hey, we fixed your server. It should be working now. I'm like, bro, too late, too bad, too sad. So I went to my buddies over there at BGG, who are currently in the chat. Show them some love, everybody. And I said, hey, do me a solid, bro. Tell me which ISP I should use, which host I should use. And they said, ping perfect over there. Now, I didn't know it at the time when I was asking them, but then I went to their channel. They're actually sponsored by Pink Perfect. Congrats, by the way. Congrats. And they said, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm other than being partnered with Curse Junior for Gamer and, of course, being affiliate here on Twitch. But he said, give them a try. So I go over there, and I did it this morning thinking that it would be ready by tonight. I buzzed them when I got up, literally like an hour before the stream, and I said, hey, my server's still not up. I need my server. And they're like, no problem, Kismet. I'm going to do you a solid, bro. I'm going to get it working. And they got it working. It was ready 30 minutes before the stream. It is faster and better. The control panel is easier. It is phenomenally great. Thank you to BGG. Thank you so much for rescuing the stream, bro. For rescuing the stream. I owe you a solid hug at TwitchCon. I'm not a hugger. But for you, Princess Ukulele, I'm down for a hug. I'm down for a hug, maybe even a brew. Maybe even a brew. I'll see you there. Now, BGG. As I've been telling other people, you're in the stream right now. I'm going to give you a tip on going to California. I'm born and raised in California. I was born in Orange County, California. So you can't get any more California than that. Now, here's the thing. If you're going to TwitchCon, this is for everybody watching right now. If you're going to TwitchCon, here's the way to save some cash. First, do not fly into Long Beach Airport. Long Beach Airport is a small airport. It's going to cost you $800, $900, $1,000, $1,200 to fly into that sucker. Do not do that. That's a waste of cash. Now, if you got that kind of cash to burn, do whatever you want. But if you're like the rest of us who are just like rubbing those pennies together, save that money. Here's what you do. You fly into LAX. You bring your entire crew into LAX. LAX, if you get it early enough, $500, $600, not too bad. Right? So you just saved yourself $600. I just saved you $600 per person. $1,200, depends on how many people you bring. I could have just saved you $5,000. Right? You go on the kayak, you go onto one of those. Now, I'm not a travel agent. That's not what I do for a living. But I go onto all these sites and I see what's the lowest, and then I get that, right? Duh. That's like basic economics, right? And I go in there and I saw that I usually fly into Orange County. Now, last time it was like $800, $900 to go to TwitchCon, right? It was right about $1,000, right? Right in that area. Not counting food. So then I went last time and I thought I could get the same deals and all that stuff. No, man, it's like way more this time. Way more this time because I got to fly into LAX and then it's only about 30 minutes. Only about 30 minutes from LAX to Long Beach. Here's what you do. You save yourself $600 per person. You fly into LAX. So again, just saved you $5,000 or $2,000 or 1,200 grand or 1,200, whatever I just saved you. Then you get yourself a rental car. You drive the rental car, which is $100 for a weekend. Right, because it's like $20, $30 a day. Then you drive yourself down, you stay down in your hotel, and you don't have to stay right at Long Beach, by the way, which is probably the most expensive place to stay, you know, $100, $200 a night. You stay a little bit further out, you got yourself a car now, and you can drive yourself in. So you can save yourself in a cheap hotel, $75, $100 a night. Everybody goes in on it, then you're only paying $25 a night, right, per person, right? Say it's $100. And then you just drive yourself in there. And there you go. I just saved you literally thousands of dollars going to TwitchCon. So don't forget to get your tickets, though. Don't forget to get your tickets. Fly in through LAX. Going to save you a ton of cash. All of those people that I'm going to see there, just look for me. I'll be the guy in the Kismet t-shirt. Look, I'll be the guy in the Kismet t-shirt with the gray hair on the side and looking a little goofy. I'm a little goofy and I look a lot older in person. That's the way I am. I am who I am and I don't pretend to be anybody else. So there you go. There you go. So much love to BGG. Hopefully I see you at TwitchCon. I want to give Princess Ukulele a big hug. Say, yo, I believe in what you do. And I was telling your story earlier, Joe, if that's you, or Matt. I was telling your story earlier that you guys used to be smaller than my stream. And a lot of people, like me, said, you know what, BGG? I love what you do, bro. I love what you do. I'm going to drop 100 people on your channel. Maybe we'll discover somebody new and amazing tonight. And that's what I did. I really love BGG. They're really great. I don't pretend. I don't put on airs. I don't pretend to like people because I want something from them. I am past that stage in my life. I don't need to do that. I don't need to be nice to people. I don't need to pretend anymore. I have nothing to pretend. I could die tonight. This could be the last night of my life. I don't need to pretend to be anybody but me. So there you go. So I really love what they did. I went in their channel and I'm like, oh, these guys are great. They are. Every time I go in their channel, literally like 10 seconds into their channel, I'm laughing. I'm having a great time. I listen to their channel all the time while I'm working on videos and I'm editing and I'm working on stuff for my stream. That kind of stuff. Like when I'm copying like a terabyte of videos over and then I'm editing them down and uploading and doing all that stuff. I keep them up on my other monitor over here. And I just listen to them and I watch them from time to time when they're doing silly stuff. When Joe like undermines his base, like I do from time to time, when he totally undermines the base or he does something silly or he falls off, he's the guy. He's like the, he's like he takes the fall, right? He's the comic relief, and he does an amazing job. I know you're really awesome, Joe. I know sometimes you're just doing it. You're just doing it because some of us are just goofy, right? Some of us are just goofy in life. We have to take the fall for other people's enjoyment. And I appreciate it. It's very funny. Oh, not Kismet, no. We're emptying the forge. Bad Kismet. Bad Kismet. No. No. Do not put it in the forge. So there you go. Much love. Much love. Sounds like Kismet needs to open a travel agency. No, you know what? I don't make anything from it. I'm not going to make that additional money or anything like that. I just help people out because I do. Because of that story I told the other day about that girl in that piano class. If you missed it, watch back one of my things. Watch back one of my videos. I forget how many days ago was that? Was it 2 days ago? I don't know. I'm streaming 7 days a week now. All day, every day. Well, all night, every night. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Because I stream at night because that's the time in which I'm awake. I'm better because I'm from California, so my time's all shifty around, right? I'm 3 hours behind everybody else here in Eastern time. I was born and raised over there. I do live in East Tennessee now, where my wife is from. My kids are 6th generation now from Tennessee. And I'm from California. I'm from California. I'm a California guy. I'm not cool enough to have an awesome accent like they have here. I love the Southern drawl. Love the Southern drawl. Sexy. Sexy, I tell you. My wife's got it. My wife's got it. All right, what am I doing? Toolbox. Toolbox. Now, I'm also the quartermaster, if you haven't noticed that yet. It's my job to work on stuff, to organize stuff. So I go ahead and take all these garden tools, the wire tools. Had lots of fun doing the electricity the other day. We got up to day 83. That day 77 Horde Night was off the chain. The best Horde Night I've ever seen in anybody's stream. In anybody's stream, it was amazing. We had like 5 radiated cops. We had a ton of ferals running around who were also radiated. You had to shoot them 10 times in the head just to kill them suckers. We had just a massive amount of zombies everywhere. We had set up turrets. The turrets were going off. We had an electric fence. It was going off. We had a dart shooter shooting at them. We also had the spinny thing. You can watch it back on some of my old streams. They are here on Twitch. They're called Electricity in the title. If you're looking for them in my list of videos, watch those videos. That's awesome, man. That was the most epic Horde Night ever. I can't wait to get. It's like right about day 54. Those really tough Horde Nights kick in. I mean, really insane ones. So be ready for that. Be ready, everybody. Be ready. Keep up the great work. Thank you, BGG. Thank you, BGG. Oh, I was going to tell your story. Bro. So I was telling BGG stories that used to be smaller than me. I went in there. I dropped 100 peeps in their channel. Because I do that because I like to say, look, I love what you're doing, bro. Here's some love from me to you. There's somebody out there. There's somebody out there in the universe who believes in what you're doing, who loves your channel enough to take the extra time to drop some people in there. And then just keep that Kismet love train going. You don't have to raid me back, though they do all the time, and I appreciate it greatly. I appreciate it greatly. But I send them out and I say, yo, go out there and send it to somebody else. Send it to the smaller streamer. So they'll have the moment that I had when someone first did it to me. When Kira Corellia first came in my channel and dropped 100 people in my channel. She didn't know who I was. There was no reason for her to do that. She could just say, you know what? I'm not going to help anybody else. I'm just going to help myself. Right? There's a lot of people out there who do that. She didn't do that. And then it caught on. And then I did it to another person. And that person did it to somebody else. And I did it to BGG. And BGG did it to somebody else. And all that effect all around Twitch makes it a better place for you guys to hang out, and for me too. I'm an avid watcher of Twitch. I watch more Twitch than anything else, more than YouTube, more than TV. That's what I do in my spare time too. I'm watching like you guys, watching another amazing streamers like BGG. Do we give them a shout out? Monsterholic says, I'm getting my TwitchCon ticket and flight and stuff booked next month. I would book it as quick as possible because, you know, the plane fares go up the closer you get. So book it as quick as you can. So there we go. And thanks, BGG, for that whisper. Appreciate it. I hope so. I hope I get that love. I put in for it. But, you know, Twitch wants to know I'm all in. And Twitch, guess what? I'm all in, bro. I'm all in. If you're watching the stream right now, I'm all in. 7 days a week. I have fought my way every day From the moment in which I got sick to this moment right now, to do what I'm doing right now, to be a streamer every single day, to raise people up, to lift them up, to send out those waves of positivity around Twitch and make it a better place. Now, there's a bunch of streamers out there who are negative and breaking their keyboards and do all that stuff. More power to them. It's their thing. Let them do whatever they want. I don't judge other people. You go do what you want. You do your thing. I'm going to do my thing. My thing, I raise people up. That's what I do. I raise them up. I show them some love. It always comes back to you. It always does. If you haven't figured it out yet, hopefully you figure it out at some point. You figure it out at some point that doing right by other people without expecting stuff in return always comes back to you anyway. Anyway. I just do it because that's who I am. I am nobody else. This is the person you meet at TwitchCon. This is who I am. All right? There you go. There you go. I talk a lot in stream, by the way, when I'm doing other stuff. I should be getting some clay right now. We totally burnt all the clay. Has anybody got any clay? I think we burnt it all in cobblestone. We're making a lot of cobblestone. Oh, no, I found some. Never mind. It was hiding in the clay box. Imagine that. Duh. All right, let's go ahead and make some forges here, everybody. I'm going to need a lot of short iron pipes. Well, I need 3. I've got 3,000 here and 13. Now, if you notice, the forge does not let me build it right now, right? It says, hey, I can't craft it, right? Right here, it's because I don't have enough small stone. I got to get some stone while I'm at it, too. Duh, Kismet. Now, my peeps are awesome. Look at all these amazing peeps right here. Look at all these amazing peeps. We're just crushing it on the server. These guys are incredible. It's day 7. We had a Kismet Killbox built up, defended against a horde of dire wolves, a horde of dogs, and took out day 7 of Horde Night. Nighttime. Nighttime. And I think there's somebody knocking at the door. Yoo-hoo!
Oh no. It's nighttime.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh.
I'm playing a little yoo-hoo with the Stop it! Bad monkey! Bad monkey! I'm busy telling a story here. I'm telling the story of how awesome BGG is. So now, just so you know, I didn't make BGG get partnered. I didn't make them get sponsored. It's not just me. There's a whole bunch of other people who believed in them, who dropped people in there and said, we believe in what you're doing. And they themselves worked very, very hard. Don't think this is an overnight success. They went and worked super hard, streamed all the time, and are amazing. And that's why they got partnered. That's why. Let's do this. Nighttime. Nighttime running zombies. Let's get the mayhem going on. What you got? You dead. Come here. Kismet gonna give you some love. Meep, meep. Meep, meep, big mama. Woohoo. We're not afraid. We're not afraid of little running zombies. Come on. What you got? I'm gonna get up in the club. See ya, big mama. What are you doing? Come on, stop that circling. Stop that circling. It drives me crazy. Boom, she's a gone. Anybody else want some? What you got? What you got? You ain't got nothing. I got my team backing me up. I got my team backing me up. Not afraid at all. I was a little afraid. I was a little afraid. So there you go. So yeah, guys, go out there and show them some love. Mods, who do we got for mods? Need sleep.
Oh.
No! Really? After all that, then you died?
I didn't notice I was bleeding.
No, poor Samson. Poor Samson, he bled out. What a bummer. What a bummer, bro. That's a bummer. I've had that happen a few times. There he goes. Falling down. Falling down. All right, I'm making some forges, though. All right, so I got my small stone. Let's go ahead and make some forges. Here we go. Let's craft it up. Craft it up. So big thanks to BGG for that love of the server. And again, when you see streamers who succeed. Now, I could say, hey, well, why didn't they partner me? What is the heck? Why didn't they partner me? They partnered these other people and they didn't partner me. I could do that all day long. Right? Feel like I got slighted. But nah, don't take it that way. They're challenging you. They're trying to say, yo, you got to step up your game. Kismet, you got to have 2 or 3 days. You got to have so many people in your channel. All right. Achievement unlocked. No. You got to do this now. Achievement unlocked. Now you got to do this. And I say, no, screw that. I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. I'm doing this 7 days a week. Every night. Every night doing it. That's what I'm doing. I don't mess around. When I go all in, I go all in. I go all in. Push those chips in. Boom. All in, bro. Let's do this. Let's do this streaming thing. That's how I roll. Let's do it. There's that shout out for BGG. Now, if you have not discovered Bearded Guys Gaming, they are hilarious over there. They are exceptionally great streamers. I can see them in the future saying, Kismet, sorry, bro. You're just a little streamer, bro. I can see them in the future one day when they're just having thousands of people in their channel. They're up in the toppest tier of Twitch for sure. They are amazingly funny to watch, and they do amazing builds here in 7 Days to Die. They're also officially sponsored by the Fun Pimps, so they must be awesome. They must be awesome. So make sure to go over there and show them some love. Now I could say, hey, well, you know, I don't want to shout anybody out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you do something nice for somebody else. It always comes back around to you. It does. It does. If nothing else, you feel good about yourself. You feel good about yourself. You weren't such a jerk. I know, I've been a jerk. I've been a jerk for a long time until I met my wife. She snapped me out of it. Snapped me out of it. I'm a little bit of a jerk sometimes. A little bit of grumpy, especially when I'm tired. Which I'm tired all the time, but when I'm super tired. When I'm super tired, I get grumpy. Gotta watch out for that. How am I looking on time? Looking good. Looking good. Now, we went ahead and got those forges done. Oh, I forgot my block. I forgot my block. Darn it. Back up there we go. Kids talk. I do talk a bit. Especially when I'm doing stuff like, stuff like building stuff or collecting stuff or stuff like that. I do have a chat a bit with the thing. I love chatting with the chat. I think it's amazingly fun. I don't know why some people ignore chat. I don't know. BGG is really great with their chat, by the way. Joe is hilarious. My favorite thing is when Joe does something and then like Matt's expression, like his like response to whatever Joe's doing. It's classic friends. Classic friends who've been around with each other for a very long time, who can kid around with each other and have a good time. You can tell there's a real good friendship there that happens, right? It comes across on the stream. It definitely does. And I like genuine people like that. I like genuine people who are, you know, who are generally like each other as friends. They goof off. They can, you know, they can do stupid stuff and make mistakes and do that kind of stuff, and they're still cool with each other, right? That's what I like. That's what I like about their channel. It's pretty great. So there you go. Big shout out to them. That's right. Get that beer shark going on, Elvardo. Thanks for hanging out in the stream, bro. Thanks for hanging out. Check it out. I'm such a fan. When I sub to people's channels, by the way, even if I have only pennies to go by, I do not unsub usually. Unless they become like humongous, right? Unless like, great example, Grimmy Bear. When he had barely anybody in his stream, he'd have like 20, 30 people. I said, you know what? This guy's great. I know he's going to be great eventually. I went in there. I threw him the sub. I said, you know what? This guy's going to be great. I'm going to try to support him toward his dream, right? And that's before I became, you know, a bigger streamer. I'm still a small streamer, but still a bigger streamer. I was a very tiny streamer, you know. Wasn't looking for him to raid me back or anything like that. I just went in there, threw a sub for him. Ah, man, food. Always something. I got to run back. So I went in there and subbed with him for a while. Now, then eventually he got featured on the homepage of Twitch. And then he has like 100 people. 200, 500, 1,000, sometimes 2,000 people in his channel all the time. So big congrats to him because he worked really hard at his as well. Incredibly great streamer, super funny, amazing sniper, by the way. If you have not discovered Grimmy Bear, also very great streamer as well. Big shout out to him as well. Now, does he know who I am? Maybe a little bit when I'm in his chat and I say, hi, how you doing? I've also hosted his channel a couple times. But the tier he's at, he probably doesn't know who I am. He has no idea. No idea who I am. If he saw me in person, he'd be like, get out of my way, bro. Get out of my way, bro. I don't know who you are. But once he became so big, right, and he had so many subs, I said, you know what? I'm going to take that. I'm going to give it to another small streamer and sub to them. And I'm going to take it and give it to them, right? Now, if I think someone is exceptionally good, I never unsub. Ever. BGG is like that. I will never unsub. The same thing with a bunch of other people, like Swifty. I've been subbed to Swifty for 4 years. 4 years running, going on 5 years now. I would have subbed to him earlier had I known he had a sub button. I used to watch his YouTube videos more. And then I realized he had a streaming channel. I went over there. The second I found it, bam, hit the sub button. Like that. Same thing with Athene back in the day. I don't know, he's getting a little crazy now. But Athene back in the day, been subbed to him for 4 years too. Since the very beginning when they switched over to Twitch. Long time ago. Long time ago. Even when I had no money. Even when I had like pennies, rubbing them together. Still stay sub. That's the way I am. So I believe in that. I believe in that, showing him some love. So let me throw some love in the chat for BGG here. Lots of love. Whew. Right here. This is my favorite BGG emote. Because it's so just like defines 7 Days to Die. Right here. You guys ready? There it is. That's right, the splint. That just sums it up. That just sums up that moment when you're in 7 Days to Die and you're like, oh, I broke my leg again. I broke my leg again. That just sums it up, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. You play a lot of 7 Days to Die, you're like, I broke my leg again. I've got to go and fix my leg. Now, you got to use tape now. You got to use tape for those suckers to get it going. Man, we need some food up in here. Got 0 food. We need to get our booty on some food. Oh, man, we need some food in the worst way here.
Should be... Oh, that's on me.
I like Jay's character. That's awesome. Awesome. There we go. I try not to eat it all. I just try to eat a couple. That's why I let my health go low, because we're getting trouble with that. All right, 3 more forges about to go down. All right, I got the land claim blocks. All right, I'm good. I love the new thing about the land claim blocks is you put the land claim blocks down around where your workbench is, around where your forges are. It's awesome. It is amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I pull a Joe frequently, says Alvar. Yeah, me too. Yeah, the boys. Exactly. That's right. Got some leg broken hype. I'm kind of jealous because they already got it now. Now I can't get that emote. I totally would have done the same thing. I totally would have done that for 7 Days to Die, done the little thing. They already got it. Can't do it now, but that's okay. I'll just use theirs. I'll just use theirs. We'll turn some awesome people on to Bearded Guys Gaming. They're amazing over there. They've been having some great success lately, too. Getting sponsored by Fun Pips. I saw about 2,000-3,000 people in their channel during the launch of Alpha 16. I love to see that. I love to see that streamers that you knew that were real small way back in the day, and you just happen along their channel, grow and have great success. I love to see that. I love to see it. It's pretty awesome. Flagstone. I need cobblestone. Whew. Getting a little dizzy. I won't lie. I'm getting a little dizzy right now. A lot of chatting and building stuff. How are we looking? 30 minutes. I don't want to go. I want to play all day, every day, all day long. Love this game. So fun. I got to get my peeps going, though. I got to get my peeps going here. Got to get our forges going. We get our forges going. I feel like this was absolutely the most phenomenal start to 7 Days to Die ever. 7 Days to Die ever. So, yeah. One of these days, I'll have extra money to sub with. Maybe when you get partner, I'll have money. There you go, God Sponge. Thank you so much. I appreciate that sentiment. I do appreciate it greatly. I don't require anybody to donate. I don't require anybody to sub. Feel free just to hang out. But every dollar does go right back into the stream. It does go right back in there right now. Not even going to me. It's going to my mods.
I think you're dropping frames.
I'm dropping frames? Uh-oh. Am I dropping frames, everybody? Am I slideshowing? Slideshow, slideshow, slideshow. Everybody loves a slideshow. No, I'm looking good. Looking good on mine. I can see it on my other machine, on my other connection. Yeah, oh, there it was. I was slideshowing. Clip that. Clip that, everybody. Clip that sideshow. It's always something. Clip that sideshow. Hopefully, you guys, hopefully it'll catch up here in a minute. It's a Twitch glitch. It's a Twitch glitch. Clip that slideshow. Send that sucker to Twitch fails. Send it to Twitch fails. Kismet doing the slideshow. 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 Everybody loves a slideshow. All right, let me know if you can hear me just fine. If the slideshow is over now, sometimes that does happen. I call it the Twitch glitch or ISP glitch that happens when you're streaming for 9 hours and 30 minutes straight. 9 hours and 30 minutes. Can you believe it? 30 minutes is as much as I could sit at the computer just a couple times a week. And now I'm doing 9.5-hour streams, 10-hour streams, 14-hour streams, 16-hour streams. Now, when I was young, I was obsessed with working. I would work all the time, 20-hour days, because I loved it. I lived for it every single day, and I live for this every day now. I do. I love it. It is so incredibly fun. It is so incredibly fun. I live for it. So great. Rock Lobster streams hanging out. I'm doing the slideshow. You missed me doing the slideshow. Doing the slideshow. Now, if you can hear me, throw a 1 in the chat. If I'm done doing the slideshow, throw it in the chat, everybody, so I can hear. So make sure that you guys can hear me and see me fine. Rock Lobster Streams is one of those people that I was talking about earlier. Oh, there we go. Rock Lobster Streams got my back. One of those streamers out there that I ran across the stream. Better now? Is my stream better now, Samson, for you? There we go. Sometimes it does that. It gets all messed up, and then it comes back.
Oh, I got timed out.
Oh, you got timed out by Saltbot. Watch out for Saltbot. He gets salty sometimes. He just randomly times people out. Did you put a link in? Is that what you did?
I put the clip in.
Oh, hold on. Let me have my mods. Mods, if you're there, anybody there? Monsterholic. Let's approve Samson for a link. I forget what the name of the command is. I'm still here, says Vera. Thanks for being here. Now, speaking of awesome people, by the way, if you've not discovered, man, there's just so many great streamers who come in my stream. So many great support for the stream. I do appreciate all that love, everybody. Right now, trying to get that partnership. Trying to get it. We're going to do it, man. We're going to do it. I feel it. I feel we're going to get it at some point. We're going to just work at it as hard as we can. We're going to show them that we're all in. We're ready. We're ready. But yes, Rock Lobster streams. I went into their stream just on randomly jumping around, and I saw it, and I like the B-52s, Rock Lobster, if you guys are not familiar with that song. So I was like, oh, cool. That looks fun. So I clicked on there, and they were hilarious. They were super funny. And I'm like, oh, we got to go. We got to check. We got to go over there and sneak up on them. We got to sneak up on them and raid them. And that's what we did. We went over there, and we dropped a ton of people over there on their channel. They are awesome. Now, sometimes they're not PG-13, so a little warning. But, hey, this is their stream. They can do whatever they want. But they do have amazing music over there, and they are super funny. So make sure to go over there and show them some love. Let's see. Thank you, kids. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Let me give you a shout-out and give you some love here on the stream. Definitely go give them a follow, everybody. They're like an instant follow. If you dig music, if you dig, they're partners, 2 of them. I'm not going to say your boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm not going to say you're married. I forget. I'm old. I forget stuff. Are you married? Are you boyfriend, girlfriend? I forget. I get older. I forget stuff. Plus, after I stream about 9 hours, forget about it. I forgot it. I forgot everything. I forget it all. So there we go. I don't want to get anybody in trouble, right? I don't want to call anybody out. I don't want to call anybody out. Not married yet. Okay. Just not calling. I don't want to get anybody in trouble, right? Don't want to get anybody in trouble. I don't want, you know, dude to come back to me later and say, why'd you say that on stream, Kismet? Elbow you, bro. Elbow you, bro. Flagstone. We got to make a bunch of flagstone. Let's do it. Let's make about 50 flagstone. Let's crush it. Let's crush it. There we go. There's that love in there. There's that love in there. But they got a great stream. Go check it out, everybody. Go check it out. They are pretty awesome. They were playing, I was watching them play the other day, some Rocket League. Now, there's a game I would probably have played had I had more time in my life to play a whole bunch of different games. I got IRL, of course, and, of course, Trader Joe's is open. If I had more time, I'd be playing some Rocket League. But right now, I've got my other obsessions to enjoy. My other obsessions, which, of course, are 7 Days to Die, and, of course, still Fallout 4. I love that game. It is so incredibly fun to play. I'll be playing it again very, very soon, including tonight. Tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be playing some Fallout 4. Then after that, you know what we're going to do? Oh, thanks for the host as well. Appreciate it. And then after that, after we play some Fallout 4, we'll be back here playing some more 7 Days to Die with my team. Playing some more 7 Days to Die. Now, I've played a lot of Fallout, 1,800 hours since day one. I'm pretty much, probably usually, if there isn't some mega streamer in there who has like 1,000 followers, I'm usually within the top 5, if not the top 1 in Fallout 4, in my kind of time zone. In my time zone, because I stream much later than most people do. because that's in which time I have to stream. I have wife, kids, you know, regular life I have to take care of. You know, got to drive my kids in about 30 minutes to Girl Scouts, right? They have like a little Girl Scout camp thing. Super cute. Super cute when they're all dressed up as Girl Scouts. So I got to run them over there. I'm going to take care of them as well. And then I'm going to sleep for a while. Going to work some more on my stream, trying to make it the best stream ever next time. Tonight, when we play some Fallout and some 7 Days to Die. And then be back again. Back again. 7 days a week. Going all in. All in. Sometimes you just got to do that. Now, let's talk a bit about the game here. I do like to talk about the game. You will see me give you a lot of Kismet tips here on the stream. Now, the first thing I like to do, of course, is to explain stuff as I go along. Now, this right here is a land claim block. This used to be the most single useless block in the game. The first thing that everybody would do is they would scrap it right away. I don't do... Oh, no, row room down. No, look at you guys dying. What happened? You okay?
I just had a zombie spawn on me.
Ah, ouch. All right, so this is a land claim block. Here's the coolest thing about the land claim block in Alpha 16. Put that sucker down. Then what you do is you take your forge. You stick it close to it. Now, it can be within 3 or 4 spaces of it. I'm going to try to increase it and see if I can make that happen on the server. I'm going to set it to like 100. I'm going to make it huge. So I only have to put one down instead of putting a whole bunch of them down. So I'm going to go ahead and put the forge right on the top. Now, before in 7 Days to Die, in Alpha 15, you had to take the wrench. And usually what most people did is they used the pickaxe to get it real close. And then they would wrench it and then pick it up. Right? Well, you can't pick up the forges now with the wrench. If you wrench it, it gets destroyed and it gets disappeared. If you go out and you find one, and you're like, oh, I'm going to wrench that, it's going to get destroyed and get disappeared. But if you're the one who put it down, and you put it down close to one of these blocks, watch this. Bam! You can pick that sucker right back up again. That is an amazingly great change. That is such an awesome change, so you don't have to wrench it. You don't have to fool around with it. You won't accidentally destroy your forges. Who has destroyed their forge before? Put a 1 in the chat. Got my hand up. Got my hand up. I've accidentally destroyed stuff before. Forges, stuff that I hit one too many times. If you've destroyed your forge before, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Now, once I have that down, though, then I can go ahead and put some forges right next to it, like this. I'm going to go ahead and run the forges all the way along the edge here, so we can get our forges going on. Now, the reason why we have a subterranean base down here at Bedrock, listen for that. That's the Bedrock noise. Is because what happens is they spawn right above the base. Now, if I put it in the base, it does nothing but attack us with screamers non-stop, which is annoying. You spend 8 hours just killing screamers all day long. So what we do is we move the base down here. Right now, we're emptying our other forges out. So I'm going to go ahead and set up some forges down here. And I like to double stack them like this. Then above those forges there, I'm going to go ahead and build some storage boxes, which I don't think I have too many nails. Oh, I already have some on me. Awesome. Above those, I'm going to go ahead and put the storage boxes for those particular forges. Now, I'm going to go ahead and run them all the way across. Like so. Now, the first forges I do are always the tool forges. Because I'm the toolsmith. I'm a quartermaster, the leader of my team, the toolsmith, and the builder. Now, what if somebody else wants to be a toolsmith? I don't mind. Go for it. What if they want to build some stuff? Sure, go ahead. Build some stuff. I let them have the freedom to do it because I don't want to take away their fun. If they want to do something different, I'm down for it. Go for it. If you want to try to do it, go for it. If you want to run the forges, run the forges. If you want to build, build. If you want a quartermaster, quartermaster away. Right? I give everybody kind of the freedom to do it. Yep, Fizzly's done it. Samson's done it. Killer Cop's done it. I know. I know. One extra hit and you're like, oh. So yeah, Rocket League. There you go. Rocket League is awesome. It is awesome. My friend destroys our forges. I was laughing. What did you just do? Exactly. You can't feel any worse in 7 Days to Die than destroying the only forge that your team has. Destroying the only forge that they've managed to scrape together. You're the one who broke it. I know, it's rough. And then you got to like face all your team and they're all, man, what did you do? And you're like, oh no. But then again, they should give you the freedom to make mistakes. I give myself the freedom to make mistakes all the time. All the time. So the first one we're going to do here is the tool one. So let's go ahead and make some signs. I really got to make myself some nails once I get this going. How many signs going to make? 3, all right. So we're going to make some signs, and I'm going to go ahead and label this. Now, I'm typically the base builder. I build the interior of the base, the quartermaster's area, and then I also build the kill box, as well as I will build our subterranean base, at least to get it started. Because I think that is the most critical thing to do in the very beginning of the game. Now, you don't have to. You can do it any way you want. That's what's so great about the game. You can build anywhere. You can go anywhere. You can do anything you want. You can play it however you want. You can just get a knife and play the whole game with a knife if you want to. It's your option. For me, the thing I like to do is have my people get secured, right? Or at least semi-secure. We start a base, we do a kill box, we do a subterranean base, we go from there. We go from there and we keep on rocking it. Keep on rocking it. So there we go. I take care of weapons and loot. My friend likes to build and mine and find treasures. There you go. That's the great thing. You find a great balance between all the people who are playing. I feel like deja vu. I came into Kismet attacking one of those zombies at the door, calling it Bad Monkey. Exactly. It was a bad monkey. Bad monkey. I had to smack it. Had to smack it in the head. And I'm doing great Rock Lockster streams. As you can see, I'm stepping it up. I'm feeling so much better. So much better than before. I've been working on my health non-stop all this time. And I've finally gotten to a stage where I can seriously... Hey, don't drop my stuff. That I can be what I call a serious streamer. A streamer who could stream all day, every day. Right? If they wanted to. If they wanted to, I could do it all day, every day. There's a snowball right there. I'm the one with all the snowballs. I got all the snowballs. I'm busted. I'm busted. All right, let's put the forges down. Now we're going to need all our forge stuff, our iron and whatnot. We've already got clay, so let's go ahead and start clay going. Turn that on. Actually, let's cut that in half. And we'll go ahead and go up to this one up here. Oops. How if I took it out of the forge. And we're also going to start some clay up here. Now, notice how much wood I put in there. Very little amount. The reason why I put very little bit in there is because I don't want it to... I don't want it to just keep running and running and waste all that wood. I try to keep it a lot lower. A lot lower. Now over here... oh, I forgot to put my signs up. Forgot to put my signs. Here's your sign. Right here. Here's the sign. Bam. Right there. Boom. Here's your sign. Boom. Right there. Tool forge. Let's see. That's forge. Oh, that's my alarm. Hold on, watch this. Watch as I magically activate my stealth boy. You're like, Kismet, you don't have a stealth boy. Nobody has a stealth boy. Oh, really? I'm the only one on Twitch that does. If you don't believe me, then watch this. And then suddenly I'm back again. There you go. I go above and beyond in my stream. As you can see, I have very advanced graphics because I love making them. I love making graphics as well. I have loved it every minute since I was 8 years old. All right, glass forge, top, tool forge.
I always knew you were part Night Stalker, because
that's from Fallout, where you have a stealth boy. That's what that's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Night Stalkers are from New Vegas.
I didn't finish New Vegas. I didn't finish it. I want to. It has an amazing storyline in it. Just not enough time. Not enough time. Only so much time in the day, peoples. All right, what's this going to be? This is going to be the cement forge. Oh, no, this is going to be black iron forge. Black iron forge. Only. All right, so we have two forges. One is going to be the tool forge, which is at the bottom, and the other one at the top is going to be mainly the glass forge, but we also probably use it for tools and steel and stuff. This other one here is going to be for black iron only, where we take raw iron, we convert it down into this kind of what we call black iron. Because if you just say iron, then people don't know what iron you're talking about. But that black iron, they know what you're talking about. That's the iron you use to make spikes and all that other kind of cool stuff, which will make a ton of that. Now, also right now is day 12. Probably going to have to leave my people before Horde Night. That sucks. That sucks. I don't like to leave my peeps, but I'm sure they'll do it. So there we go. We got the forges going. Let's see if we make another forge. Bellow. How many bellows? A ton of wood. More wood. More wood. Okay, see how I put that box there? That box tells me that that is the wrong direction. That's why I put it there. There we go. Let's run back. Run back. Hey, RJ Phoenix. What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out in the stream. We name our motorbikes Bob. Bob the bike.
I need to get to sleep. I'm starting to. I don't want to end up with keyboard face.
That's awesome. When you have the home row across your forehead. Yeah. Hey, man. Thanks for hanging in there. You guys are excellent, man. With 10 hours of this. 10 hours of this, and it feels like about 10 minutes went by. It was so incredibly fun. Best 7 Days to Die start ever. So great. There's some bad guys. Time is. I can run outside. I can get me some bad guys. And from time to time, I stop what I'm doing there, and I go smack some bad guys. Samson's already got it covered. He's got it covered. Now, right now, our forges keep attracting screamers and mobs to our base. So we've got to get rid of these forges. We've got to get them out of here. Now, we got to wait for it to finish what it's doing. How much longer? It's done. It's done. We also got calipers early on. We didn't get that last time. Forge is done. Gonna be less screamers now.
Sweet.
Now look at this. I hold down E. Notice the block down below. The land claim block. Picking it up. Hold down E. Click the hands off. It's gonna pick up that. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I almost screwed that up. Did you see how much? See how I almost screwed that up? I almost picked it up when I didn't have any room like I did before. And then I won't get the forge. It dropped on the ground and I lost the forge doing that. I didn't have enough inventory space, so I picked it up. It dropped down. I thought I had it. I walked around and then I realized, why is it not in my inventory? I went back and it had disappeared. Yeah, I'm not doing that again this time. I'm not doing that again this time. That's members' work right there. All right, got that other forge. And we'll go ahead and put down forge number 4. Now, how many forges will we have? As many as we possibly can. The more forges you have, the more workbenches you have, the faster you can do stuff. Instead of just putting it in one bench and running it for an hour, you can put it in one bench and then another bench and it runs for a half hour. You can run 2 things at once as opposed to just one thing. So you'll see us build up a bunch of workbenches. You'll see us build up a bunch of forges, and we will start to pump out cement. We'll start to pump out tools. We'll start to pump out all of those things that we need from the forges. And that's what we'll do. Need a forge just for bulletproof glass? Cool, I have not gotten there yet. I did want to build it in our last playthrough, but sadly it got glitched out. Our new host, by the way, Dark Angel, is amazing. Amazing. Their control panel is awesome. Awesomely amazing. Much better than that old control panel. Much easier to manage the server and all of that. Still need food. Constantly need food all the time. I need to put some points into food. But what is my... I got 15 level. Let me go ahead and put some points into my survivability here. Now, if I get this question all the time, Kismet, which one should I choose? Camel or Survivor? Well, water is actually fairly easy in this game. As long as you have some snow and a campfire and, you know, little cups. You have either glass cups or you have cans. You have an infinite source of water. You're good. But when it comes to food, that is not infinite. That is very difficult to keep your food going. So we're going to go ahead and burn 5 points on food so we're not burning down our food all the time. I request everybody to do at least 1 in Tyrannosaurus, 1 in Survivor, 1 in Camel, and then also 1 in Scavenging, which is the next thing I'm going to do. Or at least get your scavenging up a bit so that you can build that up. Build that up a bit. So you basically can also loot faster, which is not a big one, but Quality Joe is a great one. That you can do, but I gotta get my scavenging up to 20. I haven't done any scavenging. Now I'll go out and do a whole bunch of scavenging eventually. Eventually. So this is black iron only over here, so we're gonna need a bunch of black iron to get that going on. Let's go ahead and put, actually in the tool forge here, turn that off temporarily. We're gonna go ahead and put the calipers in there because this will be the primary one, and we'll turn that on. Up here. we'll go ahead. Actually, I think you can drag it in there while it's on. Yeah. As long as it's not creating something down here, you can drag it in there. Rorom hanging out. Hope for a fuller cup for the next big bada boom. Thank you, Rorom. Look at all those little bits dropping through that fire into that dragon chalice. There we go. Been so many big bada booms, they knocked all of the bits out of there. They knocked all of the little bits. That is amazing. That's amazing. Thanks, everybody, for supporting the stream. Thanks, everybody, for dropping tons and tons of bits on the stream. And also, thanks to everybody who has donated to get my mods and TwitchCon up there as well. Appreciate that mod love. Appreciate that mod love. All right, what else am I doing here? What else am I doing? So I got the forges going. I've got the clay breaking down there. I was going to bring some iron down, but I forgot. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut these in half so I'm not wasting. You want to have both those slots always filled. Keep those filled all the time. All the time. So getting the clay in there. And this is going to be raw iron. And then I want to make some more bellows for, let's say, 4 more forges.
I've got the iron on me. I'll bring it down.
Got what on you?
I'll bring the iron down for you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead and bring all the iron down. I'm going to run up and make some more forges, some cement forges. God Sponge coming in. Look at that. Filled it up. Thank you so much, God Sponge, for that cheer. Now it's ready for a big bada boom. Somebody's going to drop 100 bits in there and blast that sucker clear out of the dragon chalice there. Wonder who it's going to be. Wonder who it's going to be. It's one of my favorite things. Thank you, God Sponge and Rorum. God Sponge for the 35 bits and, of course, Rorum for the 10 bits. Appreciate it big time. Appreciate it big time. Now, we're having an amazing stream tonight. We're having a lot of fun. Let's see. Dark Angel said, Kesmet, I've used a pickaxe on the claim block yet and see what happens when it broke past 8,000. Yes, we have. We broke it last time in our other playthrough, but I forgot what it did. I forgot. I don't know. I can look back in a previous playthrough and look, I guess. Let's have some food, because you're like, Kismet, food, bro. Kismet, come on, man, eat something. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'll get my food up a little bit here, so you guys are not, like, bumming. All right, and then we'll go ahead and put some water in there. Looking good. Okay, now I'm out of bits. You're out of bits! Did it come through? Did I miss it? Oh. There we go. TR Winks coming in as well. Boom! The big bada boom.
Bada boom.
Nice job blowing up those bits. I think that's super fun. I love the moment I love is when everybody fills it up and then they're like bada boom and they drop it in there. I think it's pretty awesome. I actually came up with that a long time ago when they first came out with bits. I mean, just when they first came out with it, I'm like, oh man. If you had something where you can interact with bits on the stream, I would totally do something with like a dragon claw holding it up or whatever. When I first saw that, that's what I thought of. And I was like, that's awesome. And I thought, man, you just drop it in there and it'd be like a big bada boom. See, that's how those thoughts happen in life. When you see that kind of stuff. Right when that first came out, the first time I saw it. But of course, I couldn't use bits because I wasn't an affiliate, but I am now, which is awesome. Which is awesome. All right, we got that done. Let's go ahead and offload some stuff. I got a ton of stuff on me I need to offload over here. Let's go ahead and get this land claim out of there. What else we got? Forged iron. Let's go ahead and put this mechanical stuff back. All this stuff that they're probably looking for. And I Kismet, you got all this stuff on you, bro. Why does people keep putting random stuff in here? Random stuff in this box. Stop putting random stuff in there. As somebody who organizes stuff, random stuff in the box drives me crazy. Now, the thing is, it could have been me. I could have put it in the box. But I doubt it. I doubt it. All right, electronic components. And what was the other thing? Shiv. And antibiotics. Anything else that goes back in there? No. No. And I got all the snowballs on me. Fail fish. Fail fish. Snowball. There we go. And let's do some forges. I'm probably going to need some of that stuff back for the forges. Let's see. Lump of clay, bellows, and iron pipe. Don't need it all back. Some iron pipes. And then put these shivs over here. Into this. Along with some ammo stuff for right now. Or rifle parts and stuff. Put that in there. And then we can put in some nitrate, leather, and animal hide. Let's just make that into leather. I just learned, by the way, also from another person in the stream that's pretty amazing, that if you go in and you actually search for leather, it's much better than just clicking on it and hitting scrap. If you hit scrap, that takes forever. It waits for the whole thing to finish. But if you go to leather, and then you go ahead and just left click, you can click, hold down shift and left click on it, or you can just go ahead and click on the max there and then craft. It does them one at a time. So if you're actually waiting for the leather, you get it much faster. You get it much faster. That is a great tip right there. That is a great tip. I appreciate it. More forge items. Actually, I'll just take the forge items out of there because I'm going to go ahead and move the forge, which I already did. And then we'll go ahead and make this back to Dropbox. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Dropbox G. Like so. I've got literally 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. I got to make some forges. I can't leave my peeps hanging. Let's see. Lump of clay. I put the clay back over here. Very good, Kismet. Very, very good. I'm going to need a whole lot more clay, though. Let's see. Yeah, put all that clay down there. Let's go down there and get some of that clay out of the forge. Again, the next thing we need to work on is food. I'll probably do that tonight after playing some Fallout 4. Do a whole bunch of food. Get our garden going. We might put our garden up above the cafeteria, or above the thing. I think that'd be super fun. And then, of course, doing the what I call a raised garden, where you have the garden actually above what you're doing. Now, eventually, also, we'll dig a tunnel down from the kill box and run it over to the main base, so you really never have to go out. If you're running behind on Horde Night, you can go ahead and run under the subterranean tunnel and come up into our base, which will be awesome. That's awesome. Kismet, when you get back in your inventory, I found out yesterday, saves making more than when you move them. What does that mean, Dark Angel?
Could we get a box down here for just wood?
What's that?
Could we get a box down here for wood?
Yeah, let's make it the right box. I'll put a label on it.
Alright, sweet.
There we go. I didn't unlock the boxes again. I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm doing 15 things at the same time. All right, I need clay. So I'm going to get the clay out of there. Take out a lot of that clay. There we go. And then how many can we make? 3 more. All right, cool. So yeah, I'm going to make a bunch of forges. Take me a couple minutes here. Bam. And then these forges, and also make some signs. I can't make any signs, so I got to make myself some nails. I'm going to take what we got in there right now, and I'm just going to make a whole bunch of nails. Up here. What do we need? We got no... Yeah, the 2 on the right. If you can fill those up with some iron. And then secondary is black iron forge. Let's see. Got some time to go on those forges. Rocking it, rocking it, rocking it. We're getting our subterranean base going together already. Now, it's day 12. I'd love to stay for Horde Night. I might have to... help them off stream. Might have to help them on Horde Night off stream. Sounds good to be 1 second. There we go. Oh, Rorum, I just saw what you put it. I saw what you put in the chat. It took me a while to finally see it. I see what you put in the lurker chat. What the ladies dropped. That's funny. Thank you so much to Massive Gaming 609. Thank you so much for being massively awesome. Dropping that Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Show Massive Gaming some love over there. Show him some love. Sounds good, G. Curtis. Sounds good. You're officially on the list. Got you on the list right now. I see you put it in there. A long time ago. Long time ago, but you did put it in there. I got you on the list. You get it back in your inventory. I found that out yesterday. Saves making more when you move them. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. So if you go in and you hammer down the land claim block, you get it back. I don't remember getting it back before. Maybe they changed that. I don't know. I don't know. I am Bob Sushi says it's back to work. I have to work I go. Have a good day, Kismet. The later it gets, the worse, the worse reading I do. Thank you so much, Bob Sushi. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Appreciate you hitting that follow button and hanging out. I hope to see you later tonight. Hope to see you on the next one. All right? Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Who else is in the stream? I was on about the land claim blocks. I got it now, Dark Angel. Thank you. My retention goes down the later it gets at night. The later it gets at night, my retention goes down. All right, let's go ahead and make some more forges. Ooh, look at all these forges. Look at all these forges. Give me them forges. Now, see, this is my most favorite part as the builder inside. Now, I did study architecture, by the way, as well as graphic design when I was young. I started ArchiCAD and the fundamentals of architecture. All right, Knight, I got to go here in just a few minutes. I just want to get all these forges down, and then you guys can go to town on it. And I did study architecture back in the day. Back in the day. I love architecture. It's one of my favorite things to do. Now, was I ever going to become an architect? I might have. I don't know. I don't think it was a big passion of mine, enough of a passion of mine to do it. Graphic design was more of a passion of mine. Doing art and design and all that other stuff, it just like, it overrid everything. Overrode everything else. All right. Put a sign there. And right here, concrete forge row 1, because there's 2 of them. Yeah. Then I'll highlight it. Come on. I will try to highlight it anyway. Highlight it, copy it, go to this sign, paste it, hit the return there, 2, bam. I didn't have to type it again. There we go. Now what this is the concrete row. Concrete, the concrete forges are simply for making concrete. That's all they do, all day, every day. So this right here will be raw, or this will be stone and sand. What else? Can't remember the other thing. Stone and sand. That's what it'll be. There we go. And yeah, stone and sand, and this will be raw concrete. There we go. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take some stone now, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in the forges. You don't really need any of these tools up here at the top for the forges to do that. All you need to do is just simply put in the stone, put in a little bit of wood. If it lets me. Oh, acting funny. There it goes. I find if it's acting funny, just get out of it, get back in again. Turn it on. And that's going to run for 30 minutes. It's going to melt down this stone. Now, same thing down here. I could go ahead and take some more stone and put it down in there, but we're going to go ahead and put stone sand there. This is going to be raw iron.
All right, I'm calling it night also.
All right. Yeah, be watch out when you come back in, though. It might be horde night, because literally I got to go in just a couple minutes.
All right.
Actually, I had to go 5 minutes ago, but we're going to keep it going here. Let me go ahead and just finish these forges. So I get these forges going, then I'll be fine. I got to get a sign here for up here. This is going to be raw iron. Here, we're going to have wood. This is also going to be glass. And wood. All right, now I really need a weaponsmith one. Let's go ahead and actually make this the weaponsmith one. I can make another concrete row when I come back next time, just in case they come in, they want to work on some weaponsmith stuff. I'll make some more over here. I'll probably make 3 rows of just ones that are doing concrete. And so we got that going. I think that's as much stone as I have right now. Let's see if we can get a massive amount of stuff going. We can get as much stuff as we can going. And then we're just going to let it run, and then we're out of here. Then we're out of here. We're going to go show somebody some love. Oh. Wrong way, Kismet. That's the way to the trader. I'll fix that later. Fix that later. Look at that. Got Steel and Athletics 23. Drink some water while I'm at it. Now, while you're running back and forth, great time to eat your food and water. I put it in my bar so I can right-click on it. Now, if I had brought in some food, that would have been great. I could have ate as I'm running as well. Eventually, I'll cut this all out. And then I will I'll cut this all out, and then we'll put some scooters in here so we can drive back and forth in the scooters. I didn't have a chance to get to the mini bikes. Maybe I should make one of those before I go. Maybe I'll come back and make some of those off stream for my peeps. I know, it's getting close to Horde Night, though. Getting close to Horde Night. I might do that later. I might do the mini bikes later. Let's see if we can do one real quick. Get that going. Get that queued up, and at least they can put it together. Now, right now, everybody is... I've worn them out. I've worn them out. Everybody logged off. It's just me. All right, let's see. Handlebars. Handlebars. Duct tape, electric parts, headlights. Oh, I think I can make that now. I think I can make that now. We got plenty of stuff now. Tons of components, electrical parts and whatnot. Oh, do we have enough? Yeah, usually it's electrical that we don't have enough, or electronic components. We got some tape. Let's see over here. Mini bike parts. Where those handlebars go? Here. I've got a chassis already built. What else do we need? Headlights. Do we have enough? Oh yeah, we got enough. We got enough. Okay, cool. Then we're gonna get headlight. Oh, where'd the headlights go? Somebody moved them. Somebody moved them to the mini bikes. Nope. Where'd the headlights go? Are they in the drop box? There's some right there. I found some in there anyway. Now I gotta sort all that stuff probably tonight. When I come back, we'll sort all the drop boxes. Of course, if Nushi comes in and lends a hand, that'd be amazing as well. We'll see how it goes. So we got to do this in the workbench. So let's go ahead and do that. Handlebars. Man, we got the forges done, so I feel like I've accomplished just a tremendous amount in this one playthrough. Got all those pickaxes done there. Let's do some more. So we need handlebars, and we need the seat. Leather and cotton. We probably got some cotton over here in the garden box. I don't want to take it all, though. Of course, cotton's really, really easy to find. You can just run around and pick it up off the ground. Let's go seat. How many of those can we craft? Just one. We just have enough duct tape. We got to make some duct tape. Tape. Let's see. Glue and cloth. Let's go ahead and just grab all the glue. Screw it. Grab the glue. Cloth is going to be over here. And grab all the cloth. Then we're going to just go right here. And we're going to put in tape. Make 21. Go. Why can't I do it? Can't. Oh, turn on. Why can't I make the tape? Huh. Oh, because I gotta do it on me. Now I'm really getting tired now. I gotta do it on my personal. If you don't see the craft and favorite, that means you're usually in the wrong mode. Because I was in the campfire, as opposed to being in my inventory. So if you ever see that problem, that's what it typically is. That you're in the wrong mode, you're in the wrong forge, or whatever it is. You need to be in the forge, or you need to be out of the forge, or whatever it is. As well. Why did I take that out? Don't take it out. Don't take it out. Now again, we need to do seat, which we did. Got that going. Now I can also do the seat here. There it is. Bam, mini bike seat, handlebars. I think we're gonna have a mini bike. I think we're gonna have a mini bike, peeps. Mini bike on our first day of playing in this playthrough. Awesome. Awesome. Offload some of the stuff I have on me now. Put my nails up there. Now again, I don't like to hold on to my stuff when I'm offline. I like it to be where... I still haven't got rid of those shivs yet. I like it to be where they can utilize that materials when I'm not online. Put the tallow over here. Leather, pipes, all that stuff. Over here. I think that's probably good enough for now. Mini bike parts. Alright, best engine, best thing. Now, here's how I like to do this. Click this, boom. It automatically gives me the best of each thing. Much easier. Much easier. Here we go. I probably forgot something, but we'll try it. Nope. Mini bike number 1 is ready to rock and roll. Nice. Nice. Let's see. Frame. No, mini. Mini. How many chassis can we make? Oh, over here. Oh, no, down in the thing. Let's see how many handlebars can we make. Handlebars. Let's try to make 2 more handlebars. Ah. Come here. Stop it. I'm busy working. Do you mind? Do you mind? I'm working on some stuff in here. All right. Gonna put that stuff in there for right now since I don't have enough time to make all those tools. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and make some handlebars. Now the handlebars I find are usually the trickiest thing for me to make. Let's try to make 2 more of those, which I think we're gonna get. And then the handlebars. So usually it's the duct tape that is the toughest. So yeah. Handlebars. So we need to make that in the workbench. And again, we've got to go here in just a couple minutes. My daughter's there reminding me. I've got to go in just a couple minutes, everybody. Let's see. So I just need to make handlebars themselves. Right here. And I've got enough. Cool, I can make 2 of those. Oh, my members are going to be so excited when they come on and we got a whole bunch of bikes. They're going to be super excited. Alright, so we just need the 2 things and then we got enough duct tape for 2 more. Maybe 1 more. Let's really push it. Let's try to do 1 more. And then seat. Maybe have like 4 of them. When they log on, there'll be like 4 mini bikes there. It'll be amazing. I should have done that earlier, though. I should have done that earlier, but I had to get the forges up. The forges were the priority, then the mini bikes. So yeah, I think I'll be able to make a bunch of mini bikes. We'll need tons and tons of tape, though. Tons of tape. Now, again, if you notice, I blocked the whole entire thing off. I blocked off all the windows and whatnot. I really need to block off these doors and take those doors out. But I will eventually. Turn my light off, too. Hide inside. Hide inside. 24-hour stream said removing my work pants. No, I am much stronger, but I am not foolish enough to think that I can do that. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. Making some handlebars. Handlebars. Bam. Let's make 3 of them. Craft them. Yes. Oh my gosh, they're gonna have 4 bikes. Gonna have 4 bikes. All right, let me drop this random stuff into a drop box. Wow, look at all this stuff. Oh man, I gotta get quartermastering at some point. Just gonna drop all this in there and deal with it later. Drop it all in there. I'm gonna go ahead and give him my pistol too. I don't need to put the electrical parts and stuff in there. We know where those go. That's why people are looking for them. They'll be right there. Put the pipes in there. Man, I used a lot of those. Antibiotics out of there. Like so. Let's go ahead and put the... oh, that turned me around. Let's put the clay in here and the wood. So I don't need any more resources. All I need to do is get the bike part. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, we still got something to do, though. We're not done yet. We still got to go down the forge. The handlebars, I find, are usually the toughest. The handlebars and the seats. Now, once you got that going, our forges are running down here. We're running a whole bunch of stuff in the forge. So we can try to get that going. Now, I got to literally leave right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run down here and I'm going to make some actual frames for the bikes. That's all I got to make. I make 3 frames. I have 3 more mini bikes for my peeps. That's all I got to do. I can also make gas and stuff like that, which I will do. We will work on the garden tonight. And, of course, we'll be playing some Fallout 4 from about 10 to about midnight. And then, of course, from midnight on, we'll be playing some 7 Days to Die. So please come back. I hope you had a great night tonight. It was quite amazing. We're going to get over here. We're going to try to get these forges going. And I will probably come back and assemble those for my team. Mini bike chassis. Nice. Take about 5 minutes. Sadly, I don't have 5 minutes. Sadly, I don't have the 5 minutes. I have to go right now. I know it sucks. And I would love to do the Kismet Love Train again. Still working on it. It's going to be so sweet. It's going to be so sweet. I can't wait to show it to you. So let's find some other awesome person who needs some Kismet love. Who wants to get the love train? Let's see. Who wants to get the Kismet Love Train here? We're going to get it going on. What amazing streamer are we going to drop you on? Now, I've been dropping you guys a lot in Banish. Banish is pretty amazing. He is pretty amazing. I'm going to see if I can find somebody else here in the 7 Days to Die community that you guys can show some love to. Now, again, my buddy Banish, he's not going to mind if I show somebody else some love. I showed him lots of love. Been dropping hundreds of people on his channel. But let's go ahead and show somebody else some love. Now, if you've not discovered this guy, he is pretty awesome. He's a great 7 Days to Die streamer. His name is Dreadhead Ed. Right? If you haven't discovered him, he is really amazing. Great builder. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go ahead and take this in the chat right now. Bam. Right here. And I'm going to go ahead and jump. And thank you for the bits, by the way, God Sponge. Have a good day, Kismet. Yeah, let me go ahead and jump back into my overseer's office. Bam.
Hello.
Get out of there.
Saltbot.
Saltbot.
Kismet's
Get out of there, Saltbot. He's always trying to steal the show, that Saltbot. Thanks for hanging out in the stream, all you amazing people over here. Fizzly says gas. Yes, I will make some gas for sure. I will make some later. And hello, Faye Brain. Sorry you're coming in right at the end here. We got Dark Networkings as well. Thanks for hanging out. We have had a very long stream. 10 hours, I think. Was it more than 10 hours? 10 and a half hours? Let's check our uptime. Uptime. I'm getting stronger than ever. I am crushing it. 10 hours and 16 minutes. Still feel great. I can keep going. But I got to take care of my IRL. I do got to take care of my IRL for sure. This way I can be back tonight, stream some more, right? Don't get the wife aggro. Kids are squared away. We're good. Now, if you have not discovered this guy yet, I want you to go ahead and grab that in the chat right there. It's called the Kismet Love Train. Sharing the love. Go ahead and highlight it. Copy it. Right? I'm going to grab it with you. We're going to go together. We're going to go together. We're going to show him some love right over here. Copy that. Now, he doesn't know we're coming, so don't warn him. Don't warn him. Bring him up here. There we go. My chat weird. There we go. So I want you to go ahead and copy that. Grab it, and thank you so much also for that love. Appreciate it. Go ahead and copy that. And we're going to sneak over there, and we're going to rate him. We're going to go ahead and rate his channel. We're going to show him some love. For every person that I see in there, I'm going to thank you guys 1,000 times over, and also give you guys some Kiz Caps as well eventually in the stream. We're keeping track. Don't worry. We're keeping track of all of that stuff. So let's go ahead and do it right now. I'm going to go ahead and give you the link to his stream right now in the chat. I'm going to blast it in there. Let's go give it a go. Let's go give it a go. There you go. There's the link. Go ahead and follow that link. Throw it in his chat. I'm going to also throw the host in there. Throw the host on his channel. And I'm out of here, everybody. I'm out of here. I got to go help with my kids. Take care of that IRL. Take care of that IRL, everybody. Because then you can play more games. All right? I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.